Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading for October 2025. In today's reading, your girl's gonna get very nosy, but I will divide it into separate spreads so the information doesn't overwhelm you. The first spread is gonna be dedicated to your romantic love life for the week ahead, and the second spread is gonna be dedicated to other stuff like career and finances come through, friends and family messages come through, personal, spiritual, hello frog, excuse me, where was I? Spiritual, personal development comes through, things like that. But I will have some timestamps in the description box below the video if you would rather one over the other. Not everyone's looking for love, I totally get it, so that's why I implemented the general spread. All right, so time to get into it. Let's begin. I've already pre-shuffled, just giving it a few more goes. Oh crap, I didn't even introduce myself. Welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot, if you're new here. If you're returning, I appreciate you so stinking much. Please tap into the energy of Sagittarius today, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on in Sagittarius' romantic love life this week? Who's all around them? And can Sagittarius trust their intentions? What's their feelings going to be towards each other for the week ahead? What is Sagittarius' most likely outcome? Someone get your frog. Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this deck for my awesome Saggies. Okay, so the person playing a role in your romantic love life this week, Sagittarius, how did they feel about you deep down? We have the Page of Cups. Now, oftentimes the Page of Cups shows up in my reading when we're dealing with someone who's at a crush level with you, but maybe not fully in love with you just yet. This usually happens when this is a new person. So some of you may be connecting to a new person who's liking you, developing feelings for you. Now, if this is someone that you already have a bit of history with, this could be also seen as someone ready to send you a sweet message. Some of you could be waking up to a text message from someone being like, hey, was thinking about you last night. Hope you have a wonderful day. It's very sweet, very innocent. So let's take a look at their intentions. Oh, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What is this person's intentions with Sagittarius this week? The Two of Wands. This person's planning something. The Two of Wands comes in when we're intending to make a move, but we're trying to figure out what move exactly. And one of those moves is Page of Cups, sending a sweet message. I've had chills ever since I pulled that card, by the way. Look at that chicken skin. It's definitely telling me that someone's planning to make a move this week. I just need more context to see if this is someone relatively new in your life, Sagittarius, or someone that's been there and they're just kind of opening up the lines of communication this week with you. But it's someone that's got you on their mind. Now, this image shows me someone holding the world in their hand. Oftentimes, the world represents a finale of a cycle and a beginning of a new one, as the Two of Wands can represent someone that's at a bit of a crossroads right now and trying to figure out how to navigate a situation. And it's applying to you somehow. What's their behavior with Sagittarius? The Page of Swords. They're keeping a close eye on you. Now, this isn't my stalker card. That's the Page of Swords in reverse, so they're not being creepy or anything like that. The Page of Swords is telling me that this person keeps a close eye on you. If you guys are on each other's social media, they're watching all of your stories, they're looking at everything you're posting, maybe even commenting under your pictures, things like that. This is my incoming text message card, indicating that this person does intend to keep up with daily communication with you this week, or at least send one text at the very least. The Page of Swords is also this person thinking, and in the early stages of their thoughts, because it hasn't developed into the King of Swords yet. So this person is curious about you this week and doesn't have enough info for something. They need more information, and they may feel like you're the missing key to filling in that blank. How does Sagittarius feel about this person this week? Judgment, Scorpio energy, and we're about to step into Scorpio season here in a couple of days. So some of you may be expecting big changes to take place with this person, whether for the better or for the worse. Judgment usually comes in when we're feeling ready to make a solid decision. It's my shoulda get off the pot card. You either want this or you don't. You either can or you can't. You either will or you won't. Which is it? Because Sagittarians are not people that like to just beat around the bush. You guys have a lot of things to do. You guys are very expressive people, okay? And if someone doesn't know what they want, you get bored. But the Judgment card also talks about forgiveness. It talks about being open to giving second chances if something happened between the two of you. This is why I'm going to clarify. I need more information off of that before I can dive deeper. What is the potential challenge for Sagittarius this week? The Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups shows up as the challenge when there is potential for a relationship, but someone's not making a move, or someone's waiting on the other to make a move. So this could be implying that you guys haven't gotten in a relationship yet, but someone wants it. Someone's wanting it. They're either watching to see if you make a move, or they're planning to make a move themselves. It feels new. It feels new, and you may be the one that has the choice to make on whether you want to accept it or not. But for others, this could be talking about giving a second chance to maybe a missed opportunity or something. There was some sort of failed attempt at something, and now all of a sudden my friendship ball is wiggling. Some of you guys have been friends with this person, and someone's like, all right, I'm done being friends. Let's be lovers. Let's be in a relationship, something like that for some of you. What is the likely outcome for Sagittarius this week? We have the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups shows me someone standing with that cup, and another person not really looking at it, which is you, because they're the one stepping up with that cup this week, and you're not even looking at it, whether it's because you don't even know it's there and it hits you out of nowhere, or you've seen this cup before and you know what it's like, and you may be feeling kind of, I don't know, disinterested in accepting it. Almost as if to say that you've had history with this person where anytime they gave you this cup, you know that it doesn't satisfy you. It doesn't grow into like King of Cups, Queen of Cups, that sort of thing. And for others, if this is someone that you don't have history with, I'll know more as we go. For those of you who don't have history with this person, you may be out in the dating scene right now and you feel like the dating pool has been pissed in and you're just getting so over it to the point where you're about to walk away from dating altogether. You're about to close down your dating apps, and then out of nowhere, this person shows up and they're a little bit different. But different's good. Sagittarius likes different. You're very adaptable. What is Sagittarius' advice? Ooh, the High Priestess. Your advice may be to listen to a tarot reader. Hi. Or this could be you needing to trust your own intuition because you already have all the information that you're looking for. We all have that info inside of us that we just need to silence out the outside world and let the inside thoughts get the most attention. All right. The High Priestess' advice is also to keep a secret. So you may be wanting to speak up to this person about something, but they may be saying less is more. Let this person do the talking. Maybe it's their turn to step up and communicate about something, especially if you already had. But we'll see. What's the overall energy? The World card, influenced by the Six of Wands and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this combo is suggesting someone's ready for some sort of changes. Someone's ready for a level up. Someone's ready for the next level. And if it's not leading to a next level, someone's going to just go in a different direction. And that's kind of what this person's telling me. They're at this point where they're like, I want to see something happen for me in Sagittarius, but if it doesn't move, I'm just going to move away. I'm not going to stay where I don't feel wanted. I'm not going to stay where I don't see any growth. And I don't expect Sagittarius to do it either. Okay. It's I think I said okay too many times, my bad. It feels like, it feels like you guys have reached the point in you guys' connection where it's time for something. What that something is, I don't know. It's like, imagine being in the talking stage for about a month and you're like, all right, are we dating now? Come on now. Or if you've been dating for a few months, it's giving, all right, are we committed? We're not sleeping with other people, right? Or you guys have been together for a year or two and now it's turning into, are we getting married? Are we moving in together? It just feels like someone's feeling like it should be changing by now, whatever status you guys are in. And the Ace of Cups is a stepping stone to the Ten of Cups. Someone may feel like family got involved and may have complicated things, or mutual friends, or someone didn't like someone's friends. So let's clarify. You know what? I think I'm going to use a different set of cards to clarify. I'm going to use my new graffiti ones. One second, Rooney. All right, please start with this person's feelings. And I open up to the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Some of you Sagittarians really do make this person nervous, but in a good way. That's that good nerves. Hello, I wasn't ready. Really? Hold on for a second. It fell on the floor. Well, well, well. The Lover's card hopped out, clarifying the Page of Cups. But I also see the Five of Cups right here and the Fool. So for some of you Sagittarians, this is a new connection, and the more that this person connects to you, the more they feel this very strong pull towards you, and they would really like to see it grow. This is someone that is really hoping to see some sort of change, and if this isn't something that you're wanting, they will respect your boundaries and just walk away. This is someone that's not looking to keep someone that they're interested in romance with as a friend. They're like, I've got enough friends. If you're not wanting to be with me, I'm just going to respectfully walk away. And be sad about it, yes, if you don't want this, but I'm going to do what I need to do and go in a new direction with the Fool. But for others, this could tell me that this person's love offer to you comes in with a heavy price, heavy history. If this person feels like you disappointed them or they disappointed you, the Five of Cups does talk about, you know, some heartache attached to the two of you's history that this person is trying to figure out if you guys can come back from. If you guys' bond with each other is breakable at this point or unbreakable. So this is where I'm going to clarify your energy, but this person is being clear with me that they want to get closer to you and they will respect your wishes if you don't want it to. So let's clarify. Tell me more about Sagittarius' feelings for this person. The Queen of Wands, that's you. That's you. Look at you showing up in all your glory. I love it when a zodiac sign shows up as their court card. It gives me the feels. 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Sagittarius, I feel like you're on the same page with this person. I really do feel like this is someone where you may have already made up your mind, and that could be why the Judgment card is there. You're over here like, all right, bring the offer. I'm ready to say yes. But why is that Four of Cups there? Oh, wait a minute. That could be telling me that you're not aware of this just yet, and you're going to be discovering that. But either way, the Queen of Wands as your court card. The Queen of Wands tells me that you feel confident in yourself. You don't feel like you need anybody, but a want is there. Not a need, but a want. A desire. You are physically attracted to this person. You feel like you guys have great chemistry, and you do see the long-term potential with that 10 of Pentacles there. For others, if this is someone that you're already in a relationship with, maybe there's been some hurt and you're willing to give it another try because of the years that you've spent building. Two of Wands. Yeah, you guys are marrying each other. Holy shit, look. Page of Swords right underneath that. Page of Swords, Two of Wands. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Same thing. Even my birds are getting excited. Same thing. Same thing. You're doing your research too. And this is my tarot reading watching card. And then I got the Chariot right underneath that. Planning to move forward once you feel ready. Clarify this person's intentions with Sagittarius, please. All right, you really got to stop throwing these cards around, whoever you are. That's getting annoying. Just kidding. Not really. The Sun, the Four of Wands. Ah, I can't get this other one. The Emperor. So we got the Emperor, Sun, and the Four of Wands. That's showing up in this person's intentions. The Four of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands. That's the intent to be in a relationship. That's them taking their Two Wands and combining it with your Two Wands to make the Four Wands, intending to support the relationship. The Emperor as intentions, that's the intent to boss up and take further action. That's the intent to showcase maturity and seriousness and showing someone, I know what I want and I'm going to go after it. And the Sun adds a little layer of sweetfulness. I don't think sweetfulness is really a word, but whatever. This is someone coming in with boldness while also throwing in a layer of being cutesy with you, being playful with you. That's why the Page of Cups is there. So that could be this person's personality. They know how to be, professional, they know how to be assertive, they know how to be romantic, but they also like to add a layer of playfulness. Like this is someone that likes to make people laugh. This is just to give you an insight on who this person is. I like it. I like it. I feel like this person's got really good intentions, whoever this person is. The Fool, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups were also a part of the downfall of the cards on the floor. Ooh, I wonder if that has some sort of hidden meaning. Downfall. Downfall. Maybe for some of you Sagittarians, you're pending accepting an offer because you're worried about the downfall. You're worried about it just being too good to be true, or feeling like there's just going to be a temporary excitement and then things start to go south. It's like you might have this what if energy about you where you're like, but what if? What if this person is, you know, here for 6 months and then they let me down? It's like a what if. That could be what's pending something. Or if you guys have already been there, done that, you're worried about it happening again. Six of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Cups. Now the Six of Swords shows up in the challenge position when we're having trouble moving on from something. We haven't made mental peace with maybe some sort of prior conflict. Or there's some sort of disagreement about how everything should unfold that you guys are not coming into agreement with. And it's pending the love offer from being accepted. There needs to be some sort of mutual agreement before someone can accept something. King of Cups on the bottom. Could be a water sign that you're connecting to. All right. Their behavior this week, Page of Swords. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. This person feels like you guys would be really good together, and they're just trying to figure you out. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords. They're trying to figure out whether you're going to cut them out because of a painful past memory, whether separate from them, like maybe they're worried that an ex, you know, hurt you really bad and it's affecting their abilities to get closer to you. And they're like, oh crap, Sagi's ex is going to freaking get in the way of me getting what I want with Sagittarius. It could be like that. Or you guys have already had a past situation happen where you guys did cut each other out. You did go no contact for a period of time. You're currently possibly in no contact, and that's why Judgment is here, which is my reconciliation card at times. And this person is trying to figure out if you're going to let the memories help reconcile the two of you, or the pain is too severe for it to ever be a thing again. Eight of Swords, mental entrapment. Feeling restricted, feeling like one's hands are tied. It's all up to you at this point, they're pretty much saying. They're over here like, all right, I submitted my offer to Sagittarius. It's up to them at this point if they're going to accept it. My hands are tied at this point. I already submitted my text. You know, it sounds like submitting a house offer. Clarify the Four of Cups as the potential weekly outcome for Sagittarius in love. The Queen of Cups. And the Empress. And we already had this person showing up as the Emperor as intentions. So the Queen of Cups is being given the Ace of Cups, as we just saw the King of Cups earlier with them. Okay, you're the Queen of Wands over here, showing me you're this bold, confident person. But when this love offer comes towards you, you're listening to your heart in regards to what to do. Your heart. And you're trying to figure out, do I accept this person's offer and step into that Empress role with this person? Because the Empress and the Emperor, that's a divine match. That's two people willing to get married. They are in it to win it. They're now no longer dating other people. They are together. So you're trying to figure out, do you cooperate with this person? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Three of Wands. All right, let's take a look at your advice. And then I'm going to pull the hidden messages. Clarify the High Priestess for Sagittarius' advice. Clarify the High Priestess as Sagittarius' advice. The Seven of Swords. Oof, why'd you get the Seven of Swords? And the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups and the Judgment and the King of Swords. Usually the Seven of Swords as advice talks about moving forward silently. keeping things to yourself, keeping your truth close to your chest. Oh, wait a minute. High Priestess is kind of similar. Sagittarius, they may be they're really being aggressive with the advice of keep quiet about something. Let this person be the one that's outspoken. Let them do all the talking, and then, you know, hear what they have to say and then take it all in. Like for some of you, you were tempted to like reach out and be like, hey, you wanna do this? Do you wanna work on a relationship? And they're kind of wanting you to not do that and let this person show up for you, because maybe it's their time to speak up. Maybe it's their time to take some sort of risk and step out of their comfort zone. Maybe that's part of their soul lesson. And by you doing the work, you might be hindering their ability to grow at this point, to be more assertive, to be more open, to be more vocal, to step up and be clear about what they want this time around. Because Sagittarians usually do step forward and say what they want. But this time they need this person to do that. Now, take that however resonates, vice versa if you want. And if you feel it in your heart that you want to be the one that does it, definitely do that. Don't let a tarot reading tell you what to do. Not saying that you would, but clarify the World card as the overall energy. Four of Cups and the Knight of Swords again. The overall energy lies behind you on whether or not you feel like this is something that you would like to accept or reject. Totally up to you. But it's showing me that you're going to use mental clarity to make that decision. Now, if you're in limited to no communication with someone right now, I'm going to pull their hidden feelings for you in a second. But these also could also help for those of you in those types of situations. But if you resonated at all with this spread, I have Gemini coming through, Leo is coming through, Aries is coming through, strong Scorpio is coming through, Taurus, Libra, Pisces showed up. I think I already said Leo, but I'll say it again. But it could be any zodiac sign. Wasn't love, it was control, possession, power play, ego. For some of you, you're in some sort of sex-only connection, or a connection where someone just liked to have some sort of control over another, you know, toy with someone. In their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. That could be that Eight of Swords that we pulled on earlier with this person. Living in memories, past replay, stuck emotionally, sentimental. That could be why that Six of Cups is there. We have too many difference in values. Detachment, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Some of you guys may have taken a temporary pause on your relationship to clear your mind, to see what you really truly wanted out of this. Ooh, you gave me the sweetest dream and the hardest reality. This one strongly says something to the point where you're going to feel it if you resonate with that message. You'll feel it. Can you still trust she or he or they? So it feels like, Sagittarius, there is a potential commitment offer being given to someone here, but there could also be some difference in values, or a deep, heavy history where someone lost trust with somebody. It's a lot to take in, whoever this connection is for. So let's get the hidden message for my no contact group. Now, if the love reading is all you're here for, you're not sticking around for the general portion, please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl Sagittarius. And if you would like to book a private reading, the link to my website is in the description box below of every video. Baddison, intuitivetarot.com. That's 2 Ds, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live with the All Signs Their Feelings for You read. I'll link the most recent one in the description box below the video. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. Would I be rejected if I contacted you? Do you still want me? I'm repeatedly getting someone having fear of their attempts being rejected by you this week. I couldn't go against my family to be with you. Ooh, for some of you, there could have been family involved. I think I said that earlier. No, I don't think I did. I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to clean up my mess and get straight into the general portion of the reading. The timestamp is in the description box below the video, so you don't need to watch me clean. This is like my favorite version of the sun, for real. It's so freaking cute. And you guys need to see the devil version of this card. The devil card in this deck is just so freaking sassy. Oh, here we go. It's so freaking cute. It's the one devil card I actually just want to like be, you know, aw. Look at the little hand on the hip. Anyway. All right. You go here. You go there. All right, Sagittarius for the week of October, actually for the rest of October 2025, because this is the last reading I'm going to do for October, I believe. And then start recording my Novembers, which kickstarts your birthday season. Oh wait, I don't need to change that. Hello, what am I doing? Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your general portion of your reading. This is the spread where all bets are off. Whatever wants to come through comes out. No restrictions. Please tap into the energy of Sagittarius today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What's going on in Sagittarius life for the rest of October 2025, please? What's the theme surrounding Sagittarius' life? What are some of their challenges going to be for the remainder of the month? Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Career, money, life, love, spiritual awakening, whatever. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. Coming in, we have the Justice card. We have the 2 of Swords, both heavy Libra energies. And we're technically still in Libra season at the time I'm recording this, like for another 2 days. We have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Ooh, did you hear a door slam just when I pulled the 10 of Swords? It's one of my kids, but the timing. Some of you Sagittarians, this week you're closing the door on something. Something is officially over. And it's influencing the Justice card, indicating that, you know, you're at peace about something. For some of you, you finalize a divorce. For some of you, you may have finally walked away from a very overbearing boss. Or you fired a client who was just, it was no money is all good money. Or there's something going on there. Ooh, for something better. Nice. King of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune, which is your planet ruler, is attached to it. Planet Jupiter. Knight of Swords. And oh my goodness, Sagittarius, I don't know why I'm dropping all these cards. I just started my coffee. The blockage this week, the 2 of Wands. And your theme this week, the 4 of Swords. And the overall energy, the Strength card and the 5 of Wands and the King of Cups, 10 of Cups. Sagittarius, you're being classy this week about something. You're not using brute force. You're not shoving your opinions down someone's throat. Or you're not like feeding into any gossip. Okay. With the 5 of Wands influencing the Strength card, you may be the topic of discussion this week, but it's usually the successful ones that are being talked about. People who are not doing well are not going to be talked about. It can happen, but it's rare. You have to be doing something really well to get all this attention. So we'll see about that. Let's clarify the 2 of Wands. Because I feel like with your theme this week being the 4 of Swords, you're just being guided to chill this week. And like, keep to yourself and not let anyone try to like pull an argument out of you. You made your peace about something, or you're about to make your peace about something this week, and there's nothing more to say. Whether you cut off a friendship, whether you broke up with someone, whether you finalized a divorce, I don't know what the heck you did, but you're being guided to just recover from that. Clarify that 2 of Wands in their blockage this week. 4 of Swords. You're having trouble doing that because you're someone that's always wanting to plan your next move. You're always someone that's just wanting to get up and go. You're a fire sign. I'm a fire sign too. I totally get it. Resting to me is going for a 10-mile run. Seriously. Resting to me is going for a 10-mile run. So I get where you're coming from. You always want to be productive. But you are being guided to just take it easy this week. Take it easy this week, because you may be going through a upgrade. And I got that same message for Scorpio. So some of you guys could be cuspers, or Scorpio season is a time where you may see yourself growing emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and it's going to look really good on you. Ace of Wands and the Moon and the King of Wands. You're being prepared for something, Sagittarius. You're being prepared for some sort of new excitement. I'm strongly getting that you had to sacrifice something that was already wearing you thin, already bringing you down, and you may have been giving to it because of loyalty or because of time already invested, or the uncertainty of if there's anything else around the corner, not wanting to just have an empty schedule or whatever the case may be. This is telling me that you are going to be just fine with whatever this is, and you're stepping into a leadership position in your life going forward. Whether you're being more assertive with people in your life after maybe keeping a lot to yourself to maintain the peace with people, and now people are seeing a new assertive side of you where you don't keep quiet about things to maintain relationships. Now you're like, no, if they disrespect me, I'm going to speak up about it. But I'm seeing something coming towards you, Sagittarius, that really activates your excitement. The Ace of Wands is your main staple. You love that ace. I'm a Leo. I love that ace myself. So you've got some sort of big change happening for you, and it feels really good. And for some of you, it may pertain to your home. You might be changing something up in your home, working from home, bringing someone into your home, adopting a pet. I don't know. Something about your home maybe. Your home life is changing, or you're being guided to just lay low and maybe be a little bit of a hermit. That being out and about may be not in your best interest, especially Five of Wands if you've got some haters in your life. Family members specifically maybe. Clarify that Four of Swords as Sagittarius' theme. The Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. Some of you guys may be dealing with something surrounding probate. Now, I'm not an attorney. Never take legal advice from me. Never let tarot replace professional services, okay? But I am getting, for some of you, there could be an issue with probate. You may have lost a loved one. If so, my condolences. Truly, my condolences. But some of you may have lost a loved one and you inherited something and it has to go through probate. And you may have, I just got chills all over, so that hit home for somebody. And you might have family members who were not really close to the loved one that passed on, but they want to get close to the assets. And you're being guided to just ignore it. Turn a blind eye, don't feed it. Let the paralegals or the attorneys do all the talking for you. Okay? For others, this might have something to do with how can I explain this? It's strongly telling me that someone in your life around this time frame was not expecting you to actually, how can I explain it? How can I explain this? I'm like stuck on stupid right now on how to explain this so it doesn't get misunderstood. There's somebody in your life, Sagittarius, I just don't know if it's a colleague, a friend, a family member, a lover, that has gotten comfortable with you just accepting something. But this time you're not. And it's a part of a huge level up for you, where you don't go small to make other people feel comfortable. And that's what's bringing you a lot of success around this time frame. Okay, clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Actually, no, clarify that Ten of Swords with the Justice card. This could also be talking about a claim surrounding maybe a vehicle. For some of you, if you have been divorced, you may feel like after your divorce, nobody ever came to see how you were doing, never came to see if you're okay. But the moment you come into some sort of financial opportunity or some career opportunity, or things start to improve in your life, all of a sudden they want to knock on your door and be like, hey, Sagittarius, how have you been? It's giving, if you weren't there for me at my worst, you're not going to be here for my best. Because you've got something fantastic here for you, Sagittarius. It's strong. It's good. If it's not in your life right now, goosebumps all over. If it's not in your life right now, it's heading your way. For some of you, Capricorn season. At the latest is what I'm kind of getting. Capricorn season is when this situation may emerge for you. Clarify that Ten of Swords and the Justice card. That dang Page of Swords keeps on coming out. Someone's keeping an eye out on you. Ten of Swords. It's either someone you cut off friendship-wise or family-wise. And look, the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups is right underneath that, and the King of Pentacles. For some of you, you're inheriting something and people are not happy about it. But I'm getting that you were well deserving of it. And for others, you may have gotten a really successful opportunity because you left a job that was not paying you what you worth, paying you what you deserve, or you were dealing with a lot of office gossip or hater energy, and now you're getting something better and people are foaming at the mouth at your success. Now, I don't talk like that. For those of you who have been with me for a while, I do not talk like that. But it's coming through in your reading, so I've got to honor it. Okay? I've got to honor it. I'm not someone that's like, hey, you know, I'm not someone that talks like that. But if it comes through the reading, it might be something for you to see as maybe a confirmation of something. Like, oh, I know who exactly talks like that sort of thing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, the Eight of Wands. Oh my freaking goodness. I love this combo. And then I got the Seven of Swords on the bottom and the Star. Be quiet about your successes. Be quiet. I heard that loud and clear, loud and clear. Be quiet about your successes. You know, not everyone needs to know what you're doing, what you're receiving, or if you've got plans that you're making that you feel like are going to be a success, keep it quiet. And that's funny because that was your advice in the love reading. Remember, the love readings don't always have to just be pertaining to romantic love. It could be love that you have for people in your life or people that you thought cared about you or things like that. But I'm seeing a big successful change happening for you, Sagittarius, and it's very deserving. The Eight of Wands is a lot of success, a lot of movement. It's connected to that Ace of Wands we were talking about earlier. And it's associated with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position, which is saying that you've got a lucky streak ahead of you because of the challenges that you faced, and you faced it with class. You bit your tongue. You didn't go to any lower level. Like if a job was bringing you stress, you just put in your notice and you walked away peacefully. You didn't start to throw some, I've always hated you and you and you and you guys are all sleeping together and just trying to call people out. You just peacefully walked away. Or if you had friends or family members calling you names, you just quietly went no contact to preserve your peace. Your peace is more important. And you're getting rewarded for being the bigger person. Clarify that Knight of Cups. The Queen of Swords. And the Judgment card. You've got somebody coming to you very sweet, very kind, and you're using your judgment in regards to this person. That might tie into that first reading we did for you, for those of you who are connecting with romance. You've got someone coming to you with an open heart, and you're trying to use your discernment in regards to what to do here. I feel like this is someone that you actually do care about and is probably the only person out of this read that I'm picking up on where you care to hear what they have to say. Wow, you were being very blunt in this reading. This card wanted to come out, and it's been coming out for a lot of people. Love without self-abandonment. Real love doesn't ask you to disappear. Stay present, stay whole, and still be loved. For some of you Sagittarians, you're kind of done feeling like you have to bite your tongue in order to keep peace with people. So instead, you're walking away, biting your tongue, but finding a different environment to be around. An environment where you don't feel like you have to, you know, hold back what you want to say out of fear it's going to start a war. Clear negative energy. Negative energy keeps you stuck. Clear it and create space for positive flow of life. Yeah, Sagittarius, I feel like you're disengaging with a person in your life that's brought you nothing but negativity, and you're preserving your energy and you're bringing in some good positive changes. I absolutely love it. I love what's happening for you, and you've got some sort of money opportunity. Let me get a card on that. You're receiving some sort of monumental thing. The King of Wands and the Star and the Eight of Wands again. That's another confirmation with that Eight of Wands. Look at that. You're getting some sort of wish granted. Some of you guys are getting communication any day now about something that you've been pending on, waiting on. You've been like aware of it, but didn't want to say anything until you had stronger confirmation about it. But it looks pretty good. All right, so that was your end of month reading. I will begin recording the November monthlies here in a few days or so. Till then, smile until your cheeks hurt. Take good care of you, Sagittarius. If you haven't seen your October monthly, it's in the October playlist. Please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. And if you'd like to book a private reading, the link to my website is in the description box below the video. Every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do go live with the All Signs Their Feelings Few read. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.